Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Fallout 4 Far Harbor. On this miserable, rainy evening on the island, where we are at this dock that I can't remember the name of because Haddock Cove. Because I never remember the names of anything, and I never prepare when I sit down and record. And also, actually, this time I have a little bit of an excuse. If you look behind us there, there's dead Mirelurk over there, and there's another dead Mirelurk over there. Basically, as soon as I loaded up this save, Nick and I immediately got trounced on by those two Mirelurks. And I really didn't want to start the episode like that. I prefer to do some sort of little intro piece before we start. So unfortunately that got cut out. Wasn't that interesting, except for the part where I almost died. But anyway, yeah. So why are we here? Why are we on this little pile of rocks in the middle of the rain and with our power armor over there with no fusion core in it so that Nick doesn't steal it again? Well, if you recall, we are going on a hunt for these marine power armor pieces, of which I am wearing the helmet and the chest piece. And from this location, from Haddock Cove here, we got the leg pieces, but I'm not wearing them right now because they, well, they're not as good. They're not as good as the combat armor leg pieces that I have, in that they're not pocketed. So as soon as I put those leg pieces on, I basically can't carry all the stuff that I'm carrying, and that's a little bit of a problem. So for right now, we're just going to hang on to them, and we'll upgrade them when we get back to civilization. And as far as that is concerned, let's take a quick look at the old Pip-Boy. Going back to civilization is exactly what we are about to head off and do. We are going to go down here first and kill this hermit crab with the folks of Echo Lake Lumber. Somehow this hermit crab all the way down here at the southern edge of the island is causing them trouble up here at Echo Lake Lumber, which is, you know, closer to the north half of the island than it is the southern half of the island. But hey, whatever. We're not going to argue with the Radiant Quest logic. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt to get this last piece of the marine combat armor, which I assume is going to be the arm bits. And then we are finally going to head back to Acadia and figure out what it is we are going to do about Dima. Perhaps after we stop at Far Harbor, because, as I said, we need to get to civilization and work on some stuff, work on our gear, and we got a lot of quests to turn in here, so we'll probably do that first. And then we're going to head to Acadia, where we will first chat with Kasumi and tell her what we've discovered about Dima, that he murdered a woman and replaced her with a synth in Far Harbor, and he was harboring the wind generator kill switch keys against Far Harbor, and he was also hoarding the launch key for the nuclear sub, and we kind of need to find out what his deal is. Was he doing it to be sort of a benevolent protector, or is he doing it because at the end of the day he's not as good of a person as we think he is, and maybe has some bad intent against the people of the island? But before we do that, one quick thing that I want to mention before we get going, I do have one little mod change, and I'll put a annotation here if you want to skip this if you're not interested at all. But I had to uninstall the reverb and ambiance overhaul. Oh, looks like the rain is going away. That's good. Yeah, so over the weekend, when I really didn't have anything better to do, but also at the same time couldn't sit down and do any actual recording, I was doing a little playing of Fallout 4 on a different character. And this character is on a higher difficulty and is also much lower level than Jackie is. And I was dying, not a lot, but I died a few times. And if you recall, I was having an issue with having True Storms and Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul installed together, in which the volume slider for the reverb, which isn't here anymore. I don't even know why I went into this menu, but there used to be a slider for reverb. And every time I'd restart the game, it would be at 100%, and I'd have to turn it down because it was way too loud. And yeah, that was kind of a little bit of an unfortunate issue, and it's an issue that the mod author for Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul is aware of, and I'm sure he's probably working on to try and fix, excuse me. But when you keep dying and the game keeps crashing every time you die, and when it tries to reload the previous save, and you have to reboot the game and adjust that volume slider and then play, and then you die again and the game crashes and you got to do it, it got kind of annoying, and I got tired of having to adjust it all the time. So I just uninstalled Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul, and lo and behold, I actually had less crashing as well. So what I'm thinking is the conflict between True Storms and Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul was just too great and causing too many problems in my game specifically. This is in no way, any sort of bad mark on the Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul. I think it's a great mod. I highly recommend anybody go off and install it. I think what it adds to just the weapon sounds alone, I think is absolutely amazing, and I really was enjoying it quite a bit. But on my particular installation, it just wasn't working out, and I had to make a decision. Basically, do I want to keep True Storms, or do I want to keep Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul? And in the end, I decided I wanted to keep True Storms, so I got rid of Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul. Just in case anyone is wondering, before I started recording today, I did go off and check and see if there was perhaps a newer version of Reverb and Ambiance Overhaul that maybe had that issue fixed, and as far as I could see, it did not mention in the changelog specifically that this particular issue may have been addressed. Again, that's no fault of the mod author. Mod authors certainly cannot spend every second of their day making sure that their mod jives with every other single mod that is out there. And the thing is, even if they do that, there's still no guarantee that it's going to work on every single mod installation, because every single mod you install basically creates a variable that could eventually cause a conflict on any number of other mods. So that's just how it goes when you mod your game. Sometimes you gotta prioritize and make decisions and cut things based on your installation. So that mod is gone. But anyway, now that that's done, let's head out of here. let's head to somewhere. To the hermit crab. The hermit crab. Oh god, I'm still carrying the damn frickin' leg pieces for this power armor. I really got to get this fixed.
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
No, I won't, Nick. Can I... Oh, fusion core removed. Oh, I put a 0 core in there. Damn it, I'm such an idiot. Am I now over encumbered all of a sudden? So I'm over encumbered in the power armor, but not outside the power armor? That can't possibly be. That's not even possible. Okay, apparently it is. Nick, this is not time for swimming. I need your help.
I'm listening.
Well, listen and come over here because go here.
Over here.
Good.
All right. Because we gotta sort out our inventory, man. I can't believe this. Apparently I can walk without power armor, but in power
Whatever
armor
you need.
I'm overloaded. That doesn't make any damn sense, but that's okay. Can you carry these leg pieces? You can't. Oh, that's just great. Can you carry duct tape? You can't. Okay, well it looks like we need to drop some things then. That's fine. Oh man. Well, nothing there. What about weapons? We got any weapons we don't need? I doubt it. Yep, we don't need that. That can go. We may have to go away duct tape. We may have to, let's see, we don't need that. We don't really need that. Go away, angler meat. How are we doing now? Let's try it now. We may have to leave the power armor here. Nope, still over encumbered. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, man. Well, what else can we drop? You know what? I'm gonna cut this out, and we'll be back when I get this sorted. Okay, so we got it all sorted out. Basically, the problem is I'm addicted to buff out. Which is cutting down on my strength and endurance. And that is why I can't carry anything. So, I mean, what's the obvious answer to that, right, guys? I took buff out.
What do you think actually won the war?
So now we are up and moving again. I've got 8 buff out left. So hopefully I missed.
What's that?
Hopefully we'll be able to keep up taking buff out, and I cannot see anything, so let's use a little VATS action. Oh, gotcha.
When I thought we were getting along.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to keep taking buff out until I can get myself to a doctor and get myself cured, because otherwise we're pretty screwed. You know what, Nick? I don't want to go this way. Instead, we're going to work our way through the gulpers, go a little cross country here, and Missed. And hook up with that other road. That's going to give us a little bit of an easier track.
There's something out there.
In getting to the hermit crab. Oh God.
I don't.
Oh, there's another. There's the mama gulper. Okay, there's a few gulpers here. Oh shoot. There's another one, Nick. Careful, man. There you are. Come on. All right, we got it. Let's head this way a little bit and see if maybe we can avoid the gulpers if there is any more. It is so freaking foggy. I can't see a damn thing. Basically, what we want to get to is that old church where Sister Gwyneth is holed up. And then head south from there. This is sort of one of the inherent problems of doing things cross-country like this, though. You always run into bad things. Okay, we're here. We made it to the church. Alright, actually what we want to do is head east towards the main road. Is this it? Did we get there already? No. Okay. But we can follow this road to the road we're looking for, which is good. Yeah, Nick. It's kind of starting to feel like we're coming to a head here. I mean, when we get back to Acadia, something's going to happen. I mean, something's going to happen between us and, oh, hello, Settler. Hi.
I just want to trade a few things.
No, I don't want to trade a few things.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
Yeah, I guess. What are you doing out here, man? It's probably not a good idea to just come and stand out here in the middle of the road with a pipe rifle. Eh, whatever, man. Alright, we're over encumbered again. So guess what time it is? It's buff out time. 7 left. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, we're either gonna get in a fight with Dima or I don't know. I really can't see this situation being solved peacefully. I mean, he murdered a woman. He murdered a woman and replaced her with a synth. I really don't... I know I've said this before, but I really can't imagine what he is going to say that's going to make me think that's acceptable. And Dima doesn't strike me as the person that's going to, you know, just give up. You know, that's, I mean, how would he even do that? What would he do? Like, put out his hands and say, cuff me and take me in? What are we going to do? Where are we going to take him? We're going to take him, you know, take him to the nearest
Sucking down a lot of
court
rats
so he
sticking
can be
around here.
adjudicated? No, I mean, no. That's not, unfortunately, how life works out here. So, the odds are something bad is going to happen. Okay, hey there, you're the lady that I talked to, right?
I want to trade a few things.
No, I don't. I don't want to trade a few
Children
things.
of Adam are
Okay,
dangerous.
never mind.
Don't trust them.
We're just going to go right at the hermit crab then, are we? Oh, it's a savage hermit crab. Oh, God. Okay. He's coming after me. Oh, God. All right. Thankfully, they're slow. Okay. Nope. He's, oh, God. Okay. Oh, and I'm stuck here now. I am now stuck here. Hopefully, he can't get here. Jetpack time. All right. Come on, guys. You got to get in there. You got to get in there, too. All right. I don't even care what's biting me. It's not hurting me that bad. Let's just focus on the hermit crab for right now. Okay. Hermit crab is down.
Keep moving.
Let's focus on these little guys.
We did it.
We did it? Okay.
Now it's time for the crab feast.
Woo! That was a little bit tough, you guys. Dang. That one was definitely tougher than the last one I fought. Hermit crab meat. Yeah, I'll take it. What else? Combat sturdy armor and nothing really. All right. How about that?
Let's trade some
No,
things.
no, let's not
Getting to the meat is the hardest part.
trade some things. Getting to the meat is the hardest part? Are you hitting on me, lady? Or are you talking about the crab? You're talking about the crab. Of course you are. Okay. All right, Nick. Nice. Nice work, man. We got it. Now, we're going to level up. Then we're going to go after that other marine combat armor. So, let's level. I took, oh yes, this is a great opportunity to explain a level that you guys missed in the missing episode from last week or the week before, whatever, when this aired anyway. Yeah, I took strong back, and I had another perk. I believe I took toughness. I think I took the last rank in toughness. What do we want to take now? That is a great question. When hacking, you never get locked out of a terminal. Okay, that's not really an issue, so we don't need to worry about that. We've got local leader. Refractor, which we can't take because we don't have 7 perception. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe it's time. You know what? Yes. Let's take another endurance. Why not? I don't know what that's going to get me in the long run. But whatever. All right, Nick. Before we leave, I don't suppose there's a place to maybe hang our hats for a few hours, a bed. No, but there is a medical case. All right, Nick, that's fine. Let's let's just set up camp with these folks. We'll set up camp, we'll sit down, we'll enjoy our hermit crab feast, and then we'll head out in the morning. Sound
Hey,
good?
You mind keeping an eye out for a second? Got to run a diagnostic.
All right, go ahead. All right,
Thanks.
so we're going to set up
What did I
camp,
miss?
and we'll be back. All right, we're back.
If the
So
fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
yeah, all right. So we set up camp over there because it was the only place we weren't taking radiation damage, and we slept through the night. And now it is it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we are ready to head out. Oh, I have a dick doll. Guess what, Nick? We are not addicted to buff out anymore. But somehow we are still carrying too much. I don't understand how that is possible, but... Oh, we're only over by a few points. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. There's got to be something we can get rid of. There's got to be something. Well, who am I kidding? There's nothing. There's nothing. So let's get ourselves addicted to buff out again, and then we'll just take an addict doll again. This is a fun little game that probably, unfortunately, all too many people are probably familiar with. Get addicted to drugs, get treatment, get re-addicted, get more treatment. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. That's what they call it, right? Settler guy? Okay. All right. Let's head on to this other Armour location, which is around the Harbor Grand Hotel somewhere. Oh, Nick, I bet it's in that big burning shipwreck mess. I bet it is. Let's go find out. All right. So we are approaching the Harbor Grand Hotel, which... Oh, I was just going to say, according to my map, says is cleared, but how did I know
Guess I should stop putting off
that there was going to be some jackass here that wants to murder me? Let's go say hi, Nick. Did he call me a buckethead? Dude, I'm offended by that.
Wouldn't want it going to waste.
But I'm glad you didn't throw that grenade, though. I can tell you that. All right. So, let's get a bearing here.
I've been told.
Buff out, wore out. Time for
There's
some more.
Valentine's
This is-
agency sign.
Oh, we're in
And I-
so much trouble.
But they sure bring in the business.
We are in so much trouble as far as that is concerned. We have got to get rid of some weight. Oh, and a rad storm is moving in. Isn't that lovely? My favorite thing. All right, is that marker? That marker is the Marine combat armor. All right. How do we get there? Let's see if we can find a path. Oh, a mutant hound. A glowing legendary mutant hound. That's lovely. Thankfully, we managed to kill him before he could figure out why he was stuck. All right, so it's over there. Oh man, Nick. You know, do I have any of those Mirelurk cakes left that allow me to breathe underwater? I don't. Great. That makes me think I should take the power armor. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the power armor. I know it's insanely slow. I'm going to drop a save right there just in case. Just in case we can't make it. There, before we run out of breath. Hopefully we can. But if not, we can always head back from there. Wow, this is... I turn the light on, maybe? That doesn't really help. That's how deep we are underwater. Okay, we're getting closer. Should be up ahead. You would think that at this point I would be able to see it. Oh, I'm starting to think it was a bad idea coming in here in the power armor. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it back before we die. Come on, where is it? Oh man, this is bad. Nick? Are you up there? Or are you on the surface? Too bad Nick can't save me if I start to drown down here. That's something that really needs to be implemented. Get on it, mod authors. Companions can save you from drowning in power armor. Well, maybe not all of them. Because obviously, you know, you'd be really... Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay, left arm, right arm. And I'm carrying too much. Of course I am. I don't think that that actually makes a difference right now. Because... No, I'm moving slowly. I am. I'm moving slowly. Oh, crap. Now, is this while I'm under the influence of buff out? Oh, man, it is. Okay, right? Yes. Okay. Decision time. We have got to drop something. We got to drop stuff. We'll see if we can get something figured out. Okay. We just made it under the weight limit. Am I closer to any other land masses? Should I maybe try heading for this? It's so small that I worry that I won't be able to find it. That I'll walk. Oh God, that's it. We're dying. We're dying. Yep. Okay. And we died. Well, I figured that was going to happen. Okay, well, hey. Now we know we cannot make it in power armor. There and back again. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to the coast, and I guess we'll leave it here. And we'll swim out. You know, that's actually maybe a good thing, because maybe I won't end up with my encumbrance problem because of that. However, I probably am going to get even more horribly irradiated than I did before. when we came out here, because now I don't have the protection of the Power Armor. I don't have the Power Armor's rad resistance. Whatever. Look how much faster it's going, though, everybody. That's great. All right, we're almost there. Oh, here must be the above surface indicator. All right. Should be underwater. There it is, right there. Boom, boom. Up we go. All right, now we just got to try and make our way back to the shore and hope that we can find where we left our Power Armor. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, sweet. All right, but we know before we get in there, we gotta drop some stuff. Basically, what I did before, which I cut out, is I just dropped just a bunch of meat that I was carrying, just because whatever. I don't care. We gotta make the room. We gotta make the room. We need the room. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. Just a whole bunch of meat now here for people. Someone is going to find that, and they are going to be so freaking happy. They're going to eat for months, probably, off my waterlogged meat that I couldn't carry. It's probably, hopefully it'll be enough weight. It should be. It worked before, so... Yes, we can walk. All right. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Damn it. We didn't look at the... We didn't look at the armor pieces. Whatever. That's fine. We'll look at them when we get back to Far Harbor. Which is where we're headed now. All right. We made it. Back here to Far Harbor.
The island
awesome.
Catch you off guard. Buy my gun.
Finally.
Fresh shipment.
It was a fairly uneventful journey since we've already killed everything along the road, but still, it was a long journey nonetheless. Okay, Mariner, first person I need to speak to.
Is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
I got him for you.
Carapaces.
I sure do.
Finally, it's done. Everything that can be welded, duct taped, or superglued to the damn docks, all there. Listen, I'm sorry for chewing your head off about asking about my condition. Not used to talking about any of
Oh,
this.
no, that's okay,
island's
Mariner.
falling apart. So many dead from the fog. Crabs, or whatever. And I just keep wondering how many good weeks I have left.
Yeah.
3, 4, 2.
Yeah, is there any pain?
Are you in any pain?
Doc's given me something to treat most of the symptoms. Having a hard time keeping everything down, though. My energy level's not quite what it used to be. And it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, let's see. You should treasure every minute. Leave it all on the table. Yeah.
You should treasure every minute. Leave it all on the table.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Things that used to bring me joy taste like ash. I remember the way things were.
That's depression.
Before the news, I was powerful close to tossing the whole lot off my docks. But afterward, there weren't no point in defending my land. Let them come, I guess. And now watching them all squabble instead of lending a hand? Hell, a single finger to help. Don't they realize that all the bickering for just a little bit more is a waste of breath?
Unfortunately, no, Mariner, they don't realize that because they are not 2 steps out of their grave like you are. It's funny how that changes your perspective. Yeah, isn't there some way we could make things better? No, there's...
You ain't big on conversation, are you?
No, I'm really not. When times get tough, a community should come together.
When times get tough, a community should come together.
Yeah.
I used to think the captain was an idealistic fool. But on this side of the road, after I get the carapaces installed, there's one last thing I want to do.
All right.
You've been a real friend through this.
Ah, come on.
If you're willing to see it to the end, well, gotta get to work.
Ooh. Defender's harpoon gun, plus 30% armor piercing. Cool. Thanks, Mariner. And I'm carrying too much. Oh, man.
Guns,
I really gotta get that sorted out. Which
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
which we are going to do, Nick, very shortly. But apparently before we do that, we're going to walk very, very slowly over to Cassie Dalton because we've got a little bit of a bone to pick with her. Got to figure out what the deal was with that trapper leader she wanted us to kill, and at the very least, why she didn't tell us that she sent someone before us and wasn't curious about what happened to them.
What kind of person just shoots a man for sport?
Yeah.
All those trappers can burn in hell.
Cassie, we need to
Ernest
talk.
says the island's
That
alive.
trapper who killed your husband is dead.
Then it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost, all those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline. It was you, an outsider, a mainlander. The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end.
Okay.
This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
All right. Good. This is what I was waiting for. I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought your whole story was a lie. Is it a lie, Cassie?
I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought your whole story was a lie. Is it?
A lie? No, no. It was true. Or at least there was truth in it. Was there a little harmless exaggeration as well? Perhaps.
Harmless
But some things are
exaggeration?
more
Come on.
important than truth. Look at you, for instance. You've seen the island's dangers and survived. You've learned something valuable.
What?
What's more, the island learned something too.
Oh my God, you're
It
insane.
knows you're
I've been
not
saying
some
this since the beginning,
greenback
Cassie.
mainlander
You
who
are out of
can't
your
tell
mind.
up from down in the fog. The island will respect you now.
What?
And that's more than I can say for most who step off the boat.
Oh man, Cassie. I don't know, man. Harmless exaggeration? Dude, it's not harmless. People are dead. I mean, granted, they were trappers, but... Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this.
I was glad to help.
I don't like any of those
I
options.
hope
We'll just
I've put
go
your
with
mind at
this.
ease.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
certainly have. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy ending, right?
It'd be nice.
The hero finds the treasure, saves the sweetheart, and rides off into the sunset.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse.
I wouldn't ride
But I
off
have
into the
got
sunset with
something
you
close
anyway,
to the
so don't
treasure.
worry about it.
This is an heirloom that's been in my family for... let me think.
Better. I don't
Oh,
care how long
for
it's
at
been in your
least a
family. It better be
generation or
good.
two.
I'm kind of mad
There's
at
no
you.
Daltons left to inherit the thing.
So give it to me.
So it might as well pass on to you.
I agree.
The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end.
Good.
I can sleep easy now, knowing there won't be any unfinished business when they put me in the ground. Off you go.
All
now.
right.
My story's over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
Yeah, maybe. What is this thing? What is this, your cane? Is this your cane because your sciatic nerve bothers you? What is this? Bloodletter. Plus 25 bleed damage over 5 seconds. Cassie. I don't even use melee weapons, man.
You did drown your troubles?
I can't
Mitch,
believe
the
this.
last flank.
Food in front.
I guess I
Knocking
shouldn't
back.
be so hard on
The big
Cassie.
shot.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
It's...
Get them while they're in stock.
I mean, so she embellished a little bit. I mean,
The detective's
at least she
life
didn't
isn't
have
an
any
easy one,
have me
but
kill
it
anybody
rarely lacks for excitement.
who was innocent. At least they were all bad people, but I just
shot
don't
got
like
everything
being
you need.
lied to. I really don't.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
Anyway, Nick,
Buy my guns now.
we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of inventory sorting to do. We got a lot of work to do on our power armor and gear. Be honest, I'm not really looking forward to it. But nonetheless, we better get started.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.